Okay, I'm making a quick video because this seems to still prove troublesome for some of our students. So first things first, what is the equation? So right off the bat, it's going to look like this, of a line perpendicular. So I think slope. What do I have to do to the slope so that the line I make is perpendicular? If the slope here is 6 over 1, right, because that's equivalent to 6, you go up 6 over 1. The new slope that we need is going to be, you flip it, right, it's called the reciprocal, and then it's the opposite sign. So in this case it'll be negative 1/6. So right here, y equals negative 1 over 6 times x plus b. So right now, if you graph this and you graph this, you'd see that they're perpendicular. So we've satisfied one criteria, but we also need to satisfy this. To do that, you plug that value in, like the x value and the y value. Y is negative 3, so negative 3 equals negative 1 over 6 times our x, which is 6, plus b. Now, this equals negative 3 equals negative 6 over 6 plus b. We know that negative 6 over 6 is equal to negative 1, right? So we have negative 3 is equal to negative 1 plus b. All we have to do to get b by itself, because we want b, is add 1 to both sides. When we do that, we get negative 3 plus 1 is negative 2. And remember, we had negative 1 on the other side, but we added 1, so it's 0 plus b, or just b. Right? That's how we get b by itself. So when we have these two things, we're ready to complete this problem. Y is equal to, remember, the slope that's perpendicular, negative 1/6 times x, and instead of writing plus b, we're going to write minus 2, because that's what b is equal to. So that's your answer. And you want to double check too, right? Look at what you got for your answer and say, okay, is this slope perpendicular to this slope? We flip it and we change the sign. Good. First criteria met. Now let's double check, if we have time, that this equation is true if we plug in this point. So negative 3 is equal to negative 1 over 6 times 6 minus 2. Negative 3 is equal to negative 6 over 6 minus 2, which gives us negative 3 is equal to negative 1 minus 2. Negative 1 minus 2 is negative 3, so this is true. Cool. All good. Move on to the next question.